blank mirrors. Be like,
just doors closed, staring through the glass.
Oh, God. Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
What is up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome to another Reddit readings. Yep, that's right. Almost forgot.
You got it.
Yeah, we got there. Yeah, it's your boy Sean alongside my co-host. We got from Canada, Josh. From mentally California, John. There it is.
Definitely.
If it's your first time listening, what we do is beats me, dude. I don't write this stuff. We read Reddit stories, guys. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I mean? If this is your first episode, let it be known I'm the only host that doesn't write a script. So, if this is too unstructured, I beg of you to listen to last week's or Friday's. But if you're rocking with this fucking improv, we're a minute in. We could say that, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. If you're rocking
You make
with
them
me.
up every week. This is the bit. Like, what time is it?
When can I swear?
Did we hit the time? But yeah, if you're rocking with the chaos, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to read some Reddit stories. Traditionally on Mondays, we don't do any Am I the Asshole? That's Josh's
We're
Friday
not allowed
stuff.
to, apparently.
So yeah, he does get mad at us, visibly
He bans
angry.
us.
Raises his voice.
Does.
Yeah, I'm the asshole.
But
He's
yeah,
a monster
John and I
behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm the embodiment of my episodes.
Yes.
rage. You've never seen a angrier Canadian.
Oh, you've never watched hockey then?
That's true. That's true.
He's worse than a goose, guys.
Yeah, and those things are scary as fuck.
Exactly.
I don't know if I've ever seen a goose in real life.
Oh, dude,
Our Canadian geese are the worst.
they are vicious. And
I've
like,
gotten chased by a goose in Ohio, but never in Canada yet. So,
yeah, they will hiss at you. They'll attack. They're
Lord.
they're wild.
And that's why you fill your jackets with their fucking feathers. Because fuck them.
And
Anyways.
we sell it all around the world.
We sell it for obscene amounts of money.
All of the Canadian anger is just embedded in the goose. That's what it.
But yeah, you guys know the vibe. We're going to read Reddit stories. Are y'all ready for the menu?
Yeah, let's do it.
ready.
We have from r/facepalm posted by Shutterbug Owl.
Oh.
We have a husband is mad at his wife's $100,000 side hustle.
Oh, okay. Is this like one of those
Damn.
tickets? Like, here's how to make money quick. Start a
Get
pyramid
rich
scheme.
If I knew how to do that, we'd be a
I
lot
would've
more
done it
successful. I would have been. I'd
Sean.
be drinking I'd be using Orzorka as my ice water if I had that kind of money.
Sean,
That's a flex.
you clearly didn't listen to my Let's Start a Cult episode of MLMs, which I did. So you can learn.
I did
you
listen
can
to
learn
that
how to
one.
do it.
And they're not successful. They're definitely cults.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I guess they are successful for the people at the very tip of that pyramid.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the bottom of the pyramid.
Just
baby.
like capitalism, baby.
Yeah.
Not me, the knife to door-to-door knife seller.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that.
That was me with you.
Cutco.
Yeah, yeah.
Cutco.
That's fucking funny.
All right. And then coming from screenshots. So I don't know where, but this is definitely a Reddit post. But we'll go ahead and give our own subreddit a shout out. Coming from r/Reddit on Wiki,
Hey.
posted by John's Goat,
Oh,
Lazy VB Bruh.
oh, I thought the username was John's Goat. I was like, hell
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that's
no,
a
no,
sick
no.
username.
No, that's John's volleyball homie.
Yeah,
That's the homie.
I realize that now. I just thought it was
Now, if you guys pick John's goat as your username, I'm gonna pick your shit
That's
all
the
the
new
time.
goat. Lazy VB Bro will be replaced. I hate to say it, Diana.
Yeah, you gotta jump on that one quick.
Sorry.
All right. They posted, mom steals money from her, quote, entitled daughter.
It sounds like the mother is the entitled one now.
Didn't we do one that was like that? Am I the asshole?
I think something similar.
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
the stealing the college fund.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
yeah,
the electronics.
college fund.
yeah. Well, so I can only guess where this is gonna go.
And then another one by Lazy VB, bro, just killing it.
Oh goddamn!
They posted this from r/nuclear revenge, something that I'm calling apartment parking wars.
So there's
Also, Sean,
there's-
you inadvertently made a volleyball pun when you said she's killing it. By the way, good job.
Is that is killing a volleyball
kill,
term?
a kill is a point.
Oh, I thought it was just a
Why?
point. I've never
No.
known that.
It's like when you spike it down, that's a kill.
Oh, damn! No idea.
That's like the official volleyball terminology.
I don't know if it's official, but that's what we call it.
Oh, okay. So it's like I don't know.
It is the term.
Oh yeah, didn't you go to
Let me see.
college for volleyball? You got a scholarship, didn't you?
A tryout.
Oh,
Well, 'cause-
try. Hey, pretty good.
Because I'm thinking of
It
like
is. A volleyball term is a kill.
Oh, okay.
Oh
damn.
wow.
Well,
Okay. You know me, I love my puns, guys. I can't get enough.
Any other sport, when you're beating the team by a lot, you're like, oh, they're killing it. Like, is that an
Yeah.
official pun or a word for that sport?
That's an official term. Yeah, like when you
Okay.
spike it down and you can't dig it, that's a kill.
Interesting. Good to know.
Can you dig it? All right. Then coming up, we have from r/off my chest, posted by Environmental Soil 771. We have a girlfriend nicknames her boyfriends. And then
Ooh.
for our audio listeners, I tilted my head and raised my eyebrows just
Fist bump?
so.
What's your name?
Possible fist bump. Well, we can do a preemptive fist bump. Everybody
Okay.
loves a good
What's
fist
your
bump.
name in them?
Yeah.
And
The
then we're
Rock?
ending it with a good old does this guy fuck?
I think you've done one like every
Pretty
episode for the last
consistently.
month.
Yeah, I feel like
that's
people
his
like
shit.
it. It's an easy one to do, but I may have to stop because the neck beard voice is physically harming me.
I don't think you legally can stop. I think people will riot.
Will,
They demand
is
it.
that true? Okay.
They demand it.
Fuck me then. I've spoiled you. All right, this is posted from Phoebe the Fan, another goat. Coming from I don't know. This there are more screenshots, so we got to give r/Reddit on Wiki credit. I don't know what to do.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So this is does this guy fuck, and it is titled "Creepy Man is shocked that woman finds him creepy."
Wow.
So I guess we could preemptively answer that, but you could almost
Mind-blowing.
preemptively answer any does this guy fuck.
I was gonna say, except for I think there's been one that we said they do fuck.
Yeah, where it was like a wholesome group of friends.
It was a group of guys that made macaroni and cheese for that one.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like, oh, she's sad, make her macaroni.
Yeah. They
Fucked. They absolutely. All right, are we ready to go into story number one, or do you guys have anything that needs to be said? Anything that you guys want to get into?
Let's get it.
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right, let's do it. This is a husband is mad at wife's $100,000 side hustle. Here we go.
Toes.
Oh, you're right.
Toast.
That's 100% what it is.
They fucking
to be
stole
fair, I
my
told
business
Juliet-
model.
I told Juliet, like, hey, if you want to start selling toe pics, I'll be your fucking manager.
That's funny.
You should
Sienna
sell your
told me
own.
the same thing.
I can't sell feet pics, yo. I have so much scars. It's
Look,
not
I'm
even
saying you don't think there's an audience for that, brother?
Someone would pay for it, John.
Somebody's
know, bro,
paying
like-
for it.
My whole foot is filleted. Well, yeah, my foot is pretty much filleted. It's bad.
You don't think there's one Wikimaniac listening out there that is like, oh, yeah,
Let me know. Let me know.
I
You
want
can-
to
I'll
see
make-
that shit.
Name your OnlyFans filet foot.
There you
Oh
go.
my God, you're fucking printing money with that one, brother. We should do OnlyFans weird man feet, and it'll be your fucking filet foot and my bunions.
Bunions. Ooh, we collab.
So,
I'm down
fucking-
to
and then
split
we
that
can
shit
fucking
50-50,
sandwich them?
brother.
Oh,
A filet bunion.
I'm a
Wow.
gangbang.
I'm a gangbang, if you will. Oh, we'd make so much money.
Oh, dude.
What are we
Let's
doing?
Do it.
then I would
right.
be mad. The title would be Josh mad at his co-host for making 100,000 without him.
Hey, you help supply it. You get a share too, brother.
Oh, okay, good. Then I wouldn't be mad.
You're the one doing the editing when we film it.
True. That's my
All right.
torture.
Yeah, you're gonna be editing all our photos.
Wow. What's to edit? They're perfect.
Oh,
Put
thank
just
you.
the
Thank
right
you.
filter.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
New York.
New York. All right, let's get into it. My wife is an accomplished author
Oh,
who
not
also
jealous.
holds down a full-time job in an unrelated field, mostly for the benefits. When we
She's a
had our
pilot.
first OP is a pilot for sure. When we had our first child last year, we agreed that she would pause her writing career because something had to go with a new baby at home. Except
Okay.
it turns out she did not pause it. She got a great idea for a new novel and wrote it secretly during her lunch break at work and sold it for $100,000.
Fuck yeah.
Why wouldn't you be proud of that?
I feel so many things right now. It's hard to
Pride
be
should
mad.
be one of them.
Yeah.
I'll tell
your
you right
bag
now,
up, bitch.
I don't think that's one of them for
Damn
him.
it.
It's hard to be mad at someone when they casually tell you that your son's college education is now paid for. And her lunch hour is technically hers to do as she wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she went against our deal. She could have been at home an hour earlier every night had she not done this project. And when I think back on all the times she's been tired or grumpy in the past year, I blame the book now. Even though it could have just been caring for a newborn.
Probably.
That probably
Probably
is
what it is.
And caring for your
100%
dumb
brother.
ass and your baby ass fucking fragile masculinity.
Holy.
But how can I even trust her to keep her word now? How should I feel about this now?
Bro.
Is that the question?
Yeah. And again, this is from r/facepalm.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's your toxic masculinity that's hurt because you wanted to be the sole provider and be like, I put our kid to college, therefore I'm the man of the house. Bitch, your wife did something amazing. She wrote a book after giving birth and sold it for a whole ass 100,000. And all you do is bitch and complain. Boy, if you don't fucking hype her up, I will slap the shit out of you with the thickest fucking book I've ever seen in my life if you don't chill.
I was going to say facepalm. Just hit yourself with a book.
I will hit you with a book, not even a face palm. This is going bam straight to your goddamn face.
It sounds like he's not bragging that he could have, right? Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
No, I'm pretty much saying it's just like he's hurt because he
He's
wants
not
to
the
be the
one.
one that's providing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
That's the
Had
only.
this been the other way around, and if he wrote that shit himself, oh boy, this fool would be like over the moon. And as he should, if you're
Yeah.
able to sell
Yeah.
something like that.
My thing is, he didn't notice in the moment. He only found out afterwards that she did all this anyway. So what does it matter? It didn't affect her as being a mom and being a partner. And you know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
now retrospectively looking back and being like, oh, she was grumpy because of this. It's like, no, she just probably was a normal person, like having, you know,
A newborn.
a newborn,
newborn?
And frustrations in life. And I mean, the biggest one that she couldn't tell her fucking husband that she's writing this book.
That's crazy. That she
Wild.
felt
And
like she
doing it on her
couldn't
lunch.
share.
That's her time.
Exactly. And like, so it didn't affect her, like her taking care of her child and helping you and being a partner. What is it? And gives you an extra $100,000 and who knows how many other book deals down the line. Like, you should be so fucking proud of her, and just building her up and being like, yeah, you know what? If you want to do this, like, go for it 100%. Like, support your partner.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And like the 30 minutes to an hour that she took, guaranteed this fool spends that time just taking a shit, just like I do. I take like 30 minutes shit all the time. That
company time,
cumulative
brother.
time that
Naked
she
for
took,
everyone that doesn't.
naked, butt us, especially in this heat, more so during this time. But she used that time to be productive and actually made something of herself and something profitable to make it a fucking, benefit you because now your kid's college fund is set.
Right.
What the fuck are you complaining about, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. That's, I truly don't understand. Well, John said it. It's his masculine, like it's his fragile masculinity.
Fragile ego, yes.
That's just taking a hit. It's like, she lied to me. It's like, no, she worked around it by taking her own time and doing what she wanted to do. So
What's crazy to me is that he was like, she could have came home an hour earlier. Like,
Yeah.
do you not want her to eat lunch? You don't want her to take her lunch
That's
break?
the other thing. He's like, right before
Like,
that, he's
whoa,
like, it's her
what?
lunch. She could do what she wants, but also I want her home an hour earlier so she doesn't take her
Yeah.
lunch. It's like, no,
Idiot.
she deserves a break too, no matter if she's a new mom or not. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Everybody deserves their lunch, and everybody could do whatever they want during their
Yeah.
lunch. I take naps, brother. I leave
eat
the office, go to my car, take a nap because it's my time.
That's fair. I usually
just eat, like,
edit
all
a
the time.
TikTok and I eat a bagel.
That's true. I schedule out all the content for Instagram during my lunch sometimes.
True.
That's when I find my Reddit stories is during my lunch,
Oh, there you go.
right before we record. And then I take a fat nap for
And
10
Nancy
minutes.
is pissed about that. You could be home an hour.
Could have been home. Sean could have been home 15 minutes earlier during recordings, but no, he chooses to do his fucking lunch.
And your future son college is not paid for.
All right, are we ready to move to the next one, y'all?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
This is a mom steals money from her entitled daughter.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the entitled part is weird with the quotation marks.
Yeah.
The quotes are definitely funky.
Interesting. Okay.
Here we go.
Stealing
Again,
from kids is kind of trash behavior too.
not great.
Well, stealing from
Nah.
anyone really, but unless it's a corporation, as we keep saying.
Yeah.
Unless this
Fucking
kid's full on corporate or
eat
a
the
Nepo
goddamn
baby, then
rich.
Steal away.
If your kid is somehow the CEO of some fucking multi-million-dollar business, rob their ass.
Her kid is Jeff Bezos. Take him for all he's worth.
Yeah, take it for all he's worth.
Or if your kid got a small loan of $1 million to get started, maybe you should take all their money.
Holy moly. All right, so this is posted on r/Reddit on Wiki from Lazy VB Bruh. Here we go. Thought I'd share my current conundrum regarding my 15-year-old daughter. She works part-time at a local Vietnamese restaurant, washing dishes, which I must admit, I respect. However, things started to go downhill whenever we talked about where her earnings go. Despite her age, she manages her own earnings, and I wanted to install some financial responsibility early on. I feel like I'm saying that weird. Instill? Did I say
Well,
instill?
Could be either, I guess, technically in that context, but
Yeah.
it does matter. Yeah. Either
We're
one.
moving on, guys. I'm allowed to misread sometimes. Do the fucking sound.
Wait,
John.
Press the
I
button.
don't know how to read.
I don't know how to read. I'm trying to do it at the same time.
I honestly, since I can't see y'all right now, did not know which one was which. And that was
It sounds
really
it's,
good.
It's a good one.
You have it right, right on the money. However, we hit a snag when I recently used a portion of her income to buy beer.
What a terrible reason to borrow money.
This led to an intense argument, with her protesting that her hard-earned money was being spent on alcohol. Now, let me make one thing clear. I handle all the household expenses.
That's your responsibility.
Yeah, you're supposed to do
dumb idiot.
AKA, I do the bare minimum as a parent.
I am a parent.
And then they go into detail.
Okay.
I pay for food, electricity, rent.
Yeah.
You name it.
Wow.
All she does
What a
is
sacrifice.
all she does is go to school and work. And that's pretty much the end of her contribution to our shared living arrangement. No
You're fucking lucky your kid even goes to work.
15-year-old.
Yeah, 15-year-old. I don't want to incriminate myself, but I was doing dumb shit at 15-year-old.
John
not
was
working.
buying alcohol.
Yeah, John was buying alcohol
Yes.
somehow.
That's why my liver's so bad, Joe.
Jesus.
She does no house chores. She doesn't pitch in anything for groceries. She does nothing else. Her argument is that she earned that money and therefore should have the final say on how it's spent.
Yes.
But I believe that living in a household means contributing to the cost regardless of age or income source.
18 probably is the set.
This lady's really saying,
Fuck them kids.
For
put them to
real.
work.
And saying it with her whole chest.
The kids yearn for the mines. Holy shit.
She continues. I'm not a villain for expecting her to contribute. What baffles me most is her attitude. She has no qualms about living under this roof, using all the resources and facilities. But the moment she's asked to pitch in financially, even in a small way, she balks. This parent sucks so bad.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, that's the end of the post, but there are some important comments back that were shared.
Let's hear the comments first.
Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts.
Somebody else commented, Redditor commented, as a parent, if I was not willing to shelter, feed, and cloth my child, I simply would not have had that child.
Yes.
Bam.
Until she's 18, you are required by law to provide for her. What money my kid earns in exchange for meeting expectations, she saves to buy video games. She actually doesn't even ask for those games for her birthday now because she likes to earn them herself.
Yeah, I did the same thing as a kid.
When your kid turns 18 and you make her pay rent, she is going to shop around to see if she can find a better landlord.
Yep.
Which OP responds, my daughter was an accident.
Oh, that's not her fault.
Yeah, and then she continues, her father died in a freak amusement park accident.
I'm sorry.
So Final Destination.
Don't laugh at that, brother.
Final Destination or what?
That was just the last thing I expected you to say.
Yeah, it's a wild pivot. But the next sentence is straight out of Final Destination. So if that movie
Let me guess. Got their head cut off in a roller coaster.
His head was completely severed by a carousel ride.
I'm so sorry. Damn.
Y'all are
Oh
evil.
my God, I'm sorry.
Y'all are evil for laughing.
I'm sorry for laughing.
It was just so absurd. You just said it like I was
Crazy out of
that
nowhere.
shit.
It's crazy out of nowhere. I tried to read with some reverence.
sorry, I'm an asshole.
That
Guys.
is unfortunate.
OP says, life is hard for me. Again, I don't think that's an excuse.
Okay, so this might be the first story that we ever do this, but let's use all these buttons.
Get therapy.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah. Another comment. Here we go.
Running out of buttons.
While that is absolutely awful that happened to you, you still kept your daughter and are entitled to being a mother. You don't and shouldn't ask her for rent or grocery money, but you think it's okay to steal from her paycheck to buy your beer. This isn't even a shared treat. This is alcohol for you. I love a good beer, but if you can't go a bit without it, that you have to steal from her piggy bank, you might be an alcoholic. I do hope you are in therapy because it sounds like it could be helpful. To which OP disregards all of that and just says,
Of course.
the whole thing happened right in front of me. He was unrecognizable.
Oh,
And then that's it.
Damn.
Yeah, definitely get
Well, I feel
therapy.
bad for laughing.
So do I.
Sorry about that.
Mean, yeah.
I did not give any warning ahead of time. So yeah, it is very out of left field. So the absurdity of me reading it matter of factly probably did not help.
That's what I was laughing about because I was just like, what the fuck? No. So yeah, get therapy, first of all. That is 100%
For
right.
sure.
Now we are looking at it at a point of privilege. I was lucky enough to have both parents, both had jobs. I never had to pay for, stuff towards the house. I know there are people who grow up in situations where they do have to work to provide. That being said, this is not that situation if she's just using it for alcohol.
Yeah, if it was for like bills.
Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, you still talk to your kid about it and be like, hey, like, could you help out? Like, that's one thing. And I understand like that is a very like something that happens in America, Canada. It happens in places where you just don't have enough money and you need help from your kids sometime, which is unfortunate that we don't have the social networks to help with that all the time. But yeah, this is not that case. You're an asshole for stealing your kids' money and using it for alcohol. That's shitty of you as a parent. You should feel bad about that.
Yeah. And I do like how Josh prefaced that I am going to say this as well from like a place of privilege. I also grew up with two set of parents. Both of them had worked as well. But to me, there's a lot of, this is just assumption, just based on like the information that was provided. The fact that you call the kid an accident already gives me the fact that or kind of gives me the feeling that you're dismissing this kid in existence in general.
Yeah.
And to me, that kind of gives me the vibe that it's like you're not really a parent to this kid, more
a
than
roommate.
like you're just a roommate or / a landlord
Yeah.
at this point. You know, you are responsible for that domain. You have to take care of that house. You have to take care of that bill, like what that person said in the comments. Until 18, you legally, that is your they are your responsibility. And it sucks, you know, being dealt that hand, witnessing what you witnessed. Therapy is definitely a good option, but you can't take that out on the kid.
No.
And had you established some sort of like relationship with your kid, and have you kindly asked like, hey, I know you're making money now, like, is there any way that you could help with like some of the stuff around the house? That part I would understand if you went with that approach, but you straight up did theft. You know, you committed a crime and specifically just took her money just for you to have alcohol. Instead of going and like giving up, or instead of just like giving into that vice, seek help, and maybe you'll get some clarity, and maybe you can get something that could help you cope better instead of having to steal money just so you can have liquor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, OP, dealt with some serious fucking traumatic experiences.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
So like it's tough to judge, but like you are in the situation of being a mother to that child, and you know, you're obligated to do all the things that you sound like you want more credit for.
Which you're not
And
going to get from a teenager.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Even if you were fucking super rich, that teenager's not gonna appreciate.
No.
Because they're a teenager. Fact of the matter is, like, if you needed to spend her money on groceries, spend it on something that, you know,
Both of
y'all
you
could
can
share together. But
Yeah.
even then, like John said, you can't just, and Josh, you can't just take money without zero communication. So many
Yeah.
of the stories that we've had recently, and probably most of our podcasts, really is just like crazy how bad communication skills
Just
are
talk
with
to each
people.
other. Jesus.
Just talk to people, y'all. Don't.
Yeah.
It's crazy to make assumptions.
Yeah. Assumptions. There you
Terrible.
go.
You're
I will
leaning
say,
into that. I love it.
I hated it.
if she isn't doing chores, I get that part, wanting her to help around the house.
Yes.
But again,
For sure.
just talk to her, put a rule
Yeah.
that she has to do a certain chore every week or whatever it is. That was the only understandable point that you made, but
Yeah.
it was clouded in everything else. So yeah, you're a shitty parent.
Yeah, I'm still like I'm just really getting the vibe that there's zero relationship whatsoever. It's
Yeah.
purely transactional and like, hey, you live here, I gotta take care of you type of shit. So maybe bonding might help, but
Yes.
something's
And
got
therapy.
something's got to happen.
100%.
And therapy for sure.
It doesn't sound like you've been able to cope with your significant other's
Yeah.
death. So, which is fair. I mean, that
Which
sounds
is
like a
totally
traumatic
fair.
incident.
That's
Yeah.
traumatic. Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
No.
But yeah, that's
Also,
it
sue
for
the
this.
fuck out of that amusement park.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
It sounds
I
like
don't know.
You know, you definitely could use the money.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody could use a money from suing an amusement park. So
Yeah, everyone do it. Fuck it.
yeah, everyone
And I
sues
sued my
every
internet
amusement
provider.
park.
I sued my internet provider for clocking my speed down a little bit. Every bit helps, guys.
God, maybe Sean should do that.
Wait, you sued them?
Not sued, but like join one of those like class action.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let me put my name in that shit.
Where you get like $10 or a
Oh.
gift card or something.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah, like the Facebook one and the Amazon one. Y'all hear about
Yeah.
those?
Tim
I'll take
Hortons
10
one.
bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for all those. All right. Well, that's it for right now. We're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be back with more stories.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. All right, are we ready? Two more stories and a does this guy fuck. So coming up next from r/nuclear revenge, again from Lazy VB, bruh. We have apartment parking wars.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Okay, how do I? This is a dumb question.
Are you
don't
sharing
know.
your screen?
No.
Are you? Oh,
I'm like on Reddit. I don't know how to fucking make this picture bigger. Fuck it.
just click on the picture.
I did, bro. I did. Trust me, I did. I tried my best. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's start.
Did you get it?
Sort of. I just zoomed in.
Oh, you can
he's
just
squinting
right-click,
the fuck out of this.
open, right click on it and hit open picture in new tab or something like that.
Yeah, I
That
could
might do it
that,
as
huh?
well.
That might do it. That definitely might do it. It definitely did it. All right. So
You got this, Sean.
He got it.
I'm tired. Okay. I have lived in an apartment complex in Lisbon, Portugal. Jesus, guys.
That's where I'm going
Barely
for the
holding
wedding,
on.
actually.
Yeah, nice.
Hey.
For the last 4 years. If anyone is from here, then you'll know that parking is hell. Fortunately, my building has a private garage. However, as is often the case, some parking places are more difficult to park in than others. I have one of the easier ones. Last year, I was offered a job abroad and I took it. Thought I'd be nice, and I parked my car at my parents' where they have plenty of space and left a notice in the building elevator that went along the lines of, quote, I'm the owner of 3B and will be away for at least 6 months. Feel free to use my parking spot, end quote.
That is nice of you.
Yeah, very nice.
That is.
Oh, Ringo.
I ended up being away for longer, almost a whole year. Well, I came back to see that my parking spot was occupied, which was okay since I offered for it to be used. I put another notice in the elevator, this time to say that I was back and that I would be using the parking spot again. I gave it 2 days and picked up my car from my parents. I went into my garage and my space was still being used. I had to park somewhere on the street and decided to give it another day. The day after.
You're too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The day after, it was occupied again by the same car. I asked a couple of the neighbors around and figured out that it belonged to a lady living 2 stories above me. So I went to talk to her and she immediately got defensive and said that her parking spot is very difficult for her to park in. And that since I was away longer than what I had originally announced, that I have officially lost the space.
That's not how that works.
What?
Squatters' rights.
Yeah. Which is stupid logic as the spots are bought with the apartment. That
Yeah.
spot literally belongs to me. She also told me that I couldn't use her parking space because she was using it for storage.
What?
Insane.
So I went to the building admin who said that he would talk to her. He did, but he came back with his head shaking and nothing happened. I sent a registered
mean?
letter. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Did he do his job?
It sounds like no.
Yes.
I sent a registered letter telling her to stop using my space and giving her 48 hours to take her car elsewhere. The next day, I saw that unopened letter in the garage bin besides the mailboxes. Is John getting snacks?
John's getting food right now.
It's a scallion egg sandwich and what? And a whipped ricotta honey dip.
Oh
Here
my
you go,
god!
Wikimaniacs.
I had mac and cheese.
Thank you, dear. Love you.
I just drank Aquafina.
Disgusting water.
It's so funny because like it's usually this is my worst eating night because it's the recording night, so I just eat whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. And John's got the bougiest meal every time.
Always, every fucking week with this shit.
Yesterday,
This is dinner every day.
yesterday I had homemade Caesar wraps where I actually made the wraps.
Ooh.
Everything was homemade, so I do eat okay. It's not just nachos and mac and cheese. I promise.
I eat good all the time.
We know. Okay.
Yes.
We're very aware.
We're very aware. I ended up scouting my garage and waiting for her to leave. And I would immediately park my car, hoping she'd take the hint. She did not. And we ended up doing this little song and dance for a few weeks, up until the day I came back to see my entire driver's side keyed.
No.
Oh no.
The way I would take a
lady.
bat to her car.
Go to her little storage area and you're gonna have a garage
Pick whatever
sale,
you
baby.
want.
For free.
For
Go
free. Yeah,
ahead.
fuck yeah. I would
Oh my.
I would do illegal
God.
things.
Let me guess that it was the nuclear revenge, right, Sean?
That was not. He's about
Damn
to get
it.
it. That was the final straw. I talked to a friend who owns a towing company.
Yes.
We chose a Saturday morning, the last few weeks she hadn't left home on Saturdays.
He was scouting like big time.
Yeah.
I knew as I had been watching her car like a hawk. So I thought we'd have the best chance of her not noticing anything until everything was done.
Nice.
Good.
And we towed her car.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
The plan initially was to just leave her car down the road, but that felt way too easy.
Yeah,
And way too
easy.
close. Then I thought about leaving it in a city, maybe 15 minutes away.
Further.
More. Frank
It's still-
Sinatra.
The ocean.
It still didn't feel quite right. My friend jokingly said, well, then let's just leave it in Madrid.
Yes, I was going to say Spain.
Oh,
FYI, Madrid is in Spain, about 600 kilometers or 375 miles away.
God. Damn, that's a long ways to go.
I knew he was just joking, but boy, did Madrid feel right.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
I asked him if he had enough time, and he did. So off we went. Once we got to Madrid, we went out for lunch, strolled around the city, and waited until it got dark and the streets got empty. In the meantime, we had already decided on where to leave her car, a handicapped parking space close to a police station.
Oh.
And so
Yep.
we did. And as a bonus, my friend also took both license plates off of the car, and then we drove back home.
Okay.
It has been 2 weeks, and I have not seen her car since. One of these days, I might leave a letter in her mailbox telling her to contact the Madrid police.
Nah.
But in the meantime, I'll enjoy being able to use my parking spot whenever I want to.
Hell yeah.
I love
I mean, I feel bad because it was in a handicap spot, but other than that, that's some good ass revenge. I'm sure they moved it pretty quickly. God damn, that is so fucking funny.
What is the legality of that?
I was gonna say, is it theft at that point? Is that Grand Theft Auto though?
I don't
know.
Do they get away with it because it was technically being towed out? But shouldn't it go to like a tow place?
Like a junkyard?
Yeah.
Not a junkyard, but
maybe.
like a, what is it?
A tow? I don't know.
I don't know what those places are called. The place where they tow your car.
Yeah. You probably should have
Impound.
removed the license
Impound
plates
lot. Yeah, yeah.
before
Yes.
you took it so that if you're on any cameras, it can't be linked back to you.
Imagine
But I mean,
that
it's
they
an
park
easy
the car
assumption
next
who
to the
took-
police station and then on camera are just fucking unscrewing the little screws to get the license plate off. That
Well, I can
would
only
be
imagine
real.
they crossed a border, right? There has to be
They
some
did.
sort of. I know Europe's a bit more free flowing. You can kind of go in and out, but there's got to be cameras at the border. I think. Who knows? But that, I don't know. Hopefully, nothing happens to you. Sounds like they got their just desserts, and wild of them just to not move their fucking car.
Although a little off topic, I'm so jealous of like people that live in Europe.
Yes, because I was like,
Like you get to travel like 2 hours north or something, you'll end up in some nice ass country. I drive 2 hours north, I get to like
Quebec
some
for
place
me.
in Texas.
No, if you travel
Some
north in
boonies.
2 hours, you're in Oklahoma.
You'll be in
brother.
Houston.
Travel up?
No, for me, yeah, you're right. 2 hours.
You'll be in
is
Oklahoma.
for me.
Shit talk Oklahoma.
funny.
Stop shit talking us.
because my parents are
They're
driving
both
to.
boring.
My parents are doing a road trip right now to Alberta, actually, because they're going for a wedding. And they were like telling me their trip plans, and they're like, yeah, first day we're driving up north. We're going to be stopping at this place in Ontario. They're like, second day, we're going to keep driving out north all day. We're going to still stop in Ontario. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Ontario is fucking huge when you look at the map. They might be in Winnipeg right now as we're recording.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of great wrestlers from Winnipeg.
Yes.
Right?
There's not much else there.
That's where all those people
Chris
are
Jericho is from
from?
Winnipeg.
Yeah. Omega.
Omega's from Winnipeg too.
Nice.
All right. Are we ready for the next story?
Ready?
Do it.
All right. This is coming from r/off my chest, posted by Environmental Soil 771. This is a girlfriend who names her boyfriend's head tilt eye raise.
Okay.
All right.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, he wishes.
Uh-oh.
My
Peter
girlfriend.
Dinklage?
My girlfriend won't stop calling my penis Danny DeVito.
No.
Hey, I'm rewatching It's Always Sunny, so this is always fucking crazy.
I'm the trash man.
I'm only on season 2 right now, so it's like he just got there. Oh, damn.
I literally wish that I was joking. I made a throwaway account so my buddies don't see this, but I've got to tell somebody. My name
TikTok will know.
Yeah.
My name is Dan, which is probably important to this story. A few weeks ago, my girlfriend and I got high together and we were just chilling when she suddenly starts giggling hysterically. I ask her what she's laughing at, and she decided to tell me that she has found a nickname for my dick.
Oh my God.
Fine, fair enough. She then goes on to say, Little Dan was far too common, and the only other name that she could think of was Danny DeVito.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Also, she said Little Dan. She just called
Little
your dick
Dan.
small.
Fuck.
Oh,
Redditors, it has been 2 weeks, and she has not stopped calling my penis Danny DeVito. She will literally text me and say, how's Danny and his DeVitos?
it's not even clever.
And listen, it's funny, but the worst part is that I'm not even sure she knows who Danny DeVito is.
Oh my God.
We were watching The Godfather, and she literally thought Al Pacino was Danny DeVito.
I mean,
that's
you are
better.
saying hello to his little friends. So maybe he's not entirely wrong.
Listen, I'm not even mad. She calls her own tits Kim and Kanye because they're separated.
Jesus.
Parentheses, she has a wide set. I just think it's kind of annoying, but mostly pretty funny. It's not something that would ever start a fight, but I had to share it.
That's so fucking funny.
You just got to embrace it at this point, my guy.
Yeah, true.
Dude, if
mean,
anything, it's
whatever.
more of a compliment now. I mean, she thinks Al Pacino is Danny DeVito. Al Pacino is, taller, right? He's got to be.
He is taller than Danny DeVito.
You got that Godfather dick.
All I'm seeing is the trash man bit in my head. Every
Oh,
time
he's
we talk about
guess Al Pacino's height.
5'8".
5'10".
He is John's height, 5'5".
Oh, no.
Really?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Damn.
You
Sorry,
could be
my guy. You were short.
you could be fucking Scarface, brother.
you could be, John.
Could be.
All that was stopping you before was height.
Yeah, and now nothing is stopping you from being a fucking drug lord, John.
I could be.
Could be
Y'all,
Walter White.
I can disclose my old job, but let me just say we've done a lot of raids with clandestine labs is the best I can say.
Oh.
And I had the equipment to dissect exactly what's in those type of things.
You were in Breaking Bad.
was. And it was funny that this person's username was environmental soil. I was a bioenvironmental engineer, so I was like,
God
ooh,
damn.
Wow.
It all connects.
there's some connection here, maybe. You're talking about radon. Let's see. That's something completely off, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, should we know what that is? Because I don't.
Like raid, like the ant thing?
No, it's some chemical shit. Or
Okay.
it's
Oh,
chemistry stuff.
Does it go in
Like
meth?
nuclear, isn't it?
No, radon is something that kind of like
Radium.
on the soil. Radon, RADON.
All right, well, as
There
much
was
as
a
the
bit in the office
Wikimaniacs...
where the radon test kits.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
wouldn't
when
it be,
Dwight was doing all that.
Yeah, it's uranium. Released by uranium.
Guys,
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna have to cut this off.
Yeah, cut this off. Let's go.
The
It's definitely
Wikimaniacs
radioactive.
Move on.
absolutely probably do not give a shit. Watch this be the most listened to part of the episode. People just like sitting on the edge of their seat
Debating.
Move on.
debating about radon. All right, so this is the last story. Does this guy fuck? Posted by Phoebe the fan, another goat.
Ringo showed up.
Tell
just
him,
for
Ringo.
this.
Creepy man is surprised that he is found creepy.
Okay.
Here we go. I've been in my room all day, still trying to recover from this. So she works at the shoe store I frequent sometimes.
My God.
I've never asked her out before, so I was pretty nervous to say the least. She's average height, long dark hair, pretty almond eyes, everything I've ever wanted in a girl, basically. After a couple of minutes standing outside the store, I finally mustered up enough courage to do it. It was pretty early, so there wasn't that many people inside the store. So I see her sitting on a bench with another coworker who I don't know. And my heart starts beating faster as I walk up and say, "Hey, I thought you were pretty cute. Can I get your number?" Pretty straightforward, right?
I mean,
Didn't waste any
sure.
time or say anything creepy, right? She looks at me with the most disgusted face I've ever seen. I kid you not. I've never seen anyone with that much hatred in their eyes. She says, no. Could you please leave the store?
Fair
And I get
request.
so embarrassed with tears in my eyes, walking out as fast as I can. I don't think I'm ever going back there again.
Good.
Some important comments added on top of this.
How many times do you go to that
That's-
store and just watch them?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
We're
like,
about to find out.
Yeah, because he's
Okay,
like,
alright.
I frequent the shoe store. I'm like,
Frequent.
I can't remember the
How
last time
many
I went to a
shoes do you
fucking shoe
buy?
store.
Also, he stood outside for a few minutes, fucking, I assume, staring at her before
Yeah.
coming
Just
in.
like in the mirrors. Be like,
just doors closed, staring through the glass.
what
And it
time are you
did-
guys opening?
It didn't sound like they had any rapport, so like it's
No.
just weird.
Here we go. Somebody commented, that was a little too direct, in my opinion. I would have tried maybe some light convo first. I don't really know how it is between the two of you, but if you don't know them that well, or if you don't know them well enough to make small talk, you probably don't have any business asking for their number. To which he responds, small talk would probably bore her to death. Plus, I have absolutely zero social skills and have extreme anxiety anyways. It doesn't help that I look like an ogre. It was a recipe for disaster. And I gotta say, brother,
don't
you
say
gotta
that.
cut yourself some slack.
Yeah.
You do gotta cut some. Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta gas
that's-
up your own self, you know?
Even if this went just so poorly, I gotta say, if you're gonna do this again,
Live to fight
I got-
another day, brother.
I gotta say the confidence is key.
Yeah. Well,
Again, maybe not
there's a
too
limit.
confidence because there is absolutely a limit to confidence.
Yeah.
But if you have the confidence of thinking that you look like an ogre, I gotta say,
You'll come out looking like Shrek.
yeah, it's not going to be good. Again,
Yeah.
what do I know? I was a 28-year-old virgin, but I just feel like having the mentality that you look like an ogre can't be good.
Yeah, and as someone with social anxiety, like therapy could definitely help with that, and help with your self confidence as well. So, I mean, that 100%. And then
That or you can also, there's a bunch of apps where like you can do like I think it's called Meetup or something like that. If you're like really just want to practice on a social setting with like a big group, that could be like a good gateway for you to like just start talking to people.
True.
Even
but don't go
it's
hiking.
shared topic.
Don't go.
But don't go
hiking.
hiking.
Don't do that shit.
Don't kidnap a girl
Don't
for
take
like
a girl
6
hiking
hours.
for 6
Yeah.
hours.
We got two more comments.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I opened the conversation. I need to bring it back real quick. I can't do the voice, guys. It's hurting me. I'm sure.
That's fair. Yeah.
right,
I feel
all right.
more bad for this guy than anything right at the moment, but it could go
Yeah.
south quick.
Yeah.
We'll
All right.
see.
So this is him continuing. I've been rejected a lot, but this one hurt the most, to be honest. I've been going to that store for quite a while, and just seeing her there every day lifted my mood, as corny as that sounds. She
Every
always
day.
had the brightest smile. Yeah, every day's. It went from a store that I frequent here and
I
there.
frequent.
I get if it's like a
to
coffee shop.
I've been going to that store for a while to
It's Charlie.
seeing
with the
her
waitress.
every day.
Yeah. Like and
This is Charlie and the waitress. For sure.
I get if it's like a coffee shop you frequent, but this is a shoe store, which is
Yeah, if you're not buying
Yeah,
shoes every day. I
weird.
mean, I window shop at shoe stores, to be fair.
sure, but every
But not
day.
every day. Not every day. Just if I'm at that shopping area. But
Yeah.
yeah, every day is pretty wild.
Wild. It is.
It just sucks the way that she rejected me. She's actually very nice and welcoming. And yes, I do overstay my welcome there, to be honest. But it's mostly just admiring her radiant energy.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, now that's creepy. Never mind. Justified.
It gets creepy again. She smells amazing as well. Smiley face.
Definitely justified.
Anyways, I'm gonna miss seeing her. Yeah, so it's a conflict because one, just so sad. Just every time I read like a neckbeard thing, I'm like, I want to help you not
Realize.
be that.
Realize that you
like it's not women. It's not it, and it sounds like this guy knows it's him, which is at
To a
least
point.
To a point. He knows it's him,
and-
but he's still overstaying his welcome. But yeah,
and
it's
every
just
day.
every day is crazy at a shoe store. But it's just every time I read these, I'm like, oh man, like I get so conflicted because one, they are so creepy, just so bad, but two, it's so sad, so very sad, and
Yeah, because
I don't
mean, we get this
know.
comment all the time. People being like us three are neurotypical or whatever it is, so we don't quite understand. And I think that's one of the. This is a situation where it's like he just doesn't understand social context and clues, which I feel is
yeah.
a ton of the nice guys we talk about, to be honest. And I think he just needs to, like work on meetups and work on communicating just with people in general. And then, work on his dating game or risk.
Yeah.
Just going to a shoe store and staring at a woman and smelling her is
not
fucking
good.
weird.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
You definitely have some soul searching to do, but
There it
therapy and
Jesus.
meetups definitely will help.
I didn't hate
welcome.
that one, surprisingly.
Oh,
when
wow.
they're spread out, I think I'm okay. When I get hit with the rapid
Okay.
fire puns, I'm like, oh my God. But to be fair, the Wikimaniacs love the fucking puns. So never let me stop you from being you, brother.
There
You
you go.
never can.
And I never could if I wanted to. And I truly never could.
Can't contain him.
All right. And before we end the episode, we gotta shoot it over to another amazing This Day in History written by the amazing Underbaki. Welcome back to another This Day in History segment, Wikimaniacs. This segment allows you boys to take a break from the assholes that we chat about and roast during the show, and to not only educate you, but also ourselves about what historical event took place on this day. Think of it as a history lesson that no one asked for, but hopefully we'll be grateful for. Today's date is July 10th, and we're turning back our clocks all the way back to 1925. So, before we get caught up in what happened, though, let's chat about one of the main players to this historical event. One Mr. John Thomas Scopes. John was born on August 3rd of 1900 in Paducah, Kentucky. The family, which included John's mother and father and 4 sisters, would eventually relocate to Danville, Illinois. Moving became somewhat of a norm for John, as he would go on to attend Salem High School, the University of Illinois, and then the University of Kentucky. What did you study, he asked? Education. He would go on to become a teacher, where he relocated again to Dayton, Tennessee in 1925 to be a substitute teacher and football coach. At the age of 25, John seemed to be living his dream. He was teaching math, science, and seemingly doing well at work. However, all of that came crumbling down when speculations came out about what exactly John was teaching. These speculations indicated that John was teaching evolution. And we're not talking about the famous WWE stable consisting of Triple H, Randy Orton, Dave Bautista, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. We're talking about Darwin, monkeys to humans. Well, not really monkeys to humans, but we'll get more onto that later on. John was teaching evolution, which at the time went against state law. According to the history website, this law, known as the Butler Act, made it a misdemeanor punishable by fine to, quote, teach any theory that denies the story of the divine creation of man as taught in the Bible, and to teach instead that man has descended from a lower order of animals, end quote. Now, here's the hot tea. Apparently our boy John Scopes had conspired to get charged with this violation with local businessman George Raplia. John, based on online accounts, believed in evolution and agreed to this conspiracy after spending time with his tennis group after they presumably agreed that the Butler Act was not it. Who knew tennis groups could get so political? So, John gets arrested due to his alleged teachings, and his trial would be set for July 10th of 1925. John's trial became a media circus, according to a PBS website, and was dubbed the Scopes Monkey Trial due to Charles Darwin's theory. The theory by Darwin, for those who don't know, was that human and apes had a common ancestor, not that man had descended from apes. But why was this trial a circus? Well, not only was John going against the Butler Act, but other players involved with the trial made it quite the sensation. Now let's give a big welcome to the main stage, one of America's top criminal lawyers of all time, Clarence Darrow, as the defense, along with then famous politician and anti-evolutionist William Jennings Bryan as the prosecution. A PBS article shared John's quote, stating, quote, the town was filled with men and women who considered this case a duel to the death. Everything I did was likely to be noted, end quote. Turns out, less of the attention was on John, as most of the spotlight was more so on Clarence and William. One of the most buck-wild days of the trial included when Clarence interrogated William as an expert on the Bible. After days of, did that really just happen? Moments, John was found guilty and imposed of a fine of, drumroll please, $100. For the first time in his own trial, John Scopes finally spoke out. Quote, Your Honor, I feel that I had been convicted of violating an unjust statute. I will continue in the future, as I have in the past, to oppose this law in any way that I can, end quote. And that is just a little snippet on the Scopes monkey trial. And that is it for today's history segment. So make sure to let us know your thoughts on today's episode over on our social media accounts or over on the Cultivate Discord. Also, thank you again for tuning in to today's This Day in History segment and learning more about today's feature with us. It wouldn't have been made possible without all of the following resources: the New York Times, Wikipedia, NPR, the history website, and PBS. But the most important resource of them all, the amazing Underbaki, host of Weird Distractions podcast. Thank you for writing another banger. I hope I did you justice. And yeah, let's cut back to the boys and let's close this episode out. And that's it for this episode, boys. Any house cleaning that has to be done? Anything you guys want to read, reviews, comments, etc.?
Ringo.
I have a cute little kitten over my shoulder. She's just a sleepy girl. Aw.
She's precious.
Yeah. I do have some reviews that we have here. I'm going to do what I normally do. It's a shit sandwich of reviews. So good.
Oh, you're going to do the one I think that I was going to do.
Oh, maybe.
Hey, we'll see.
We'll see.
We get enough bad ones to do shit sandwiches every week.
I say bad. It's not that. It's not a bad review.
It's not that. It's not
It's just
bad.
funny.
Oh, okay.
So first one is by Carrie on our website. It's a 5-star and it's titled Healing. It says, Hey guys, I'm a single mom, 43 female of 2 kids, male 6 and 9. I left an abusive marriage and I admit I traveled through a dark period where I hated and feared men. I found you on TikTok and started listening to you on Spotify. Your Discord, kindness, and compassion makes me hopeful of this generation of humans I am raising today will have adults like you to model in their life. Unfortunately, there's a lot of other ones, not good people. So they say, thank you to your community who has helped raise good men. Love the jokes and laughs. You helped me heal in a way I didn't expect from a podcast. So shout out to you, Carrie. I'm glad that
thank you,
you're
Carrie.
doing better. And
That's just another shout out to how great our Discord community is. Guys,
Yes.
we're literally so hands off on that. Like, the people are
Sean
fucking
is.
Sean is very hands off. You're the only one that probably doesn't show
John's
up
in there
as
the most, I think.
I am.
Wait, I thought, John, are you in there unless you're tagged?
I go in sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were unified on that front.
I talk to everybody.
I know, John, you talk to everybody. Yeah. But I thought me and
John
Josh
is there most for sure. But
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, the Discord is awesome, not because of us, because of the people on there. So
yes. And the
you
community.
gotta, I want them to know that we're very appreciative of them as well.
Yes. And shout out to Saskia, who moderates the Discord and keeps it working and running and as a healthy Discord in there. So shout out to you. But yeah, thank you for that review, Carrie. Love it. All right. So this one comes from AGM406 on Apple. Is this the one you're going to do, John?
I think so.
It's 4 stars and it's titled 4 stars.
Interesting. Doubling down, I see.
It's a short one. It says, I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's funny enough.
Well, guess what? This review, I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's good enough.
I think that's fucking funny as hell.
This is crazy.
No, I like that though.
No,
I
I
like
mean,
the
it's
honesty.
cool. It's honest.
I'll
It's
fuck with
funny. It's just, usually people don't review unless they really fucking hate it.
Really like,
Or they really like it. Even the other
Yeah.
4 stars that we've had, shout out to you guys that changed it to 5 stars. But even them, they're like, love the podcast. It's great. I just don't rate anything 5 stars. This was straight up like, yeah, this is a 4-star podcast. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Good, not great.
Not my favorite.
It's
but
not my
up there.
favorite, but it's good
I
enough.
just
Yeah, it's
never
top
left. It's so crazy to leave a review for something that you just feel meh on. It's funny to me.
I mean, to be honest, I think the world needs more of that. Because, every
Fair.
time I watch
That's a good point.
a movie reviewer or like a TV show reviewer, something like that, they're always like, this is the best show of 2023 or this is the worst show of 2023. I'm like, they can't all be the best and the worst. Like there's got to be more middle. Like it's a decent film. You know what I mean? It's not the worst thing ever. So I appreciate the middling and the honesty.
I beg
thank
of you to
you.
reconsider, though.
A beg of you. Yeah.
We'll try to win you over, so we'll be your favorite.
Yeah, we'll try to be funny.
Not gonna happen. We'll try to be funnier.
So the next one I've got is from Min Not the Mouse on the website, and it's 5-star. It says, awesome trio and great podcast show. And it goes like this. I also saw your videos first on TikTok, decided to listen to the podcast on Spotify, and I am hooked. I listened to the previous episodes these past few days, and I can say that this show is my new addiction. They didn't say that, but
Nice.
I put that in.
I mean,
I like the
they
way
were
it was
thinking
originally written.
They were thinking it.
They were thinking it.
Oh, here's where it gets racist, though. Got Sean and
Josh
John.
is my fucking
No. Got Sean and John interchanged with their voices, so I decided to check out your YouTube page. It's not just me. It's not.
Do we sound the same? I don't think so. I tell Nancy this
Definitely
all the time.
different.
I very much think that you guys sound like podcasters and that I
Us?
sound like a dude. Like I
Oh,
feel like I don't
absolutely
have
not.
a good rate. I feel like my voice is crazy.
I think I think we've had comments that yours is their people's favorite voice.
The way you
Wild.
dude, your shit went viral today. Just the way you read it. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
the Mama Lynn.
That was the Mama Lynn voice speaking through my soul. That's not my normal voice.
Then put on a radio voice character. I don't know.
I just think y'all's voice. When I first heard y'all's voices, I was like, these guys are fucking podcasters.
Oh, interesting.
And then I
English
listened
for
to
the
when I
longest
used
time,
to have to listen to myself all the time. when I edited my own podcast, I was like, I don't sound like a real podcaster.
Well, that's with anyone though, right? I edit our podcast and I'm like, God, I hate my fucking voice.
Dude, both of y'all sound
Same.
like y'all
Oh my
are
God, are we
fucking
like standing each
professional.
other right now?
Probably, yeah. Honestly.
I don't know. I honestly think that's just like an everyone hates their own voice kind of thing, Sean. I think
maybe.
you sound like
Maybe.
a podcaster to me, and so does
I
I
Sean.
was
don't
gonna
know.
say, there's a whole ass reason why I was like, man, I want to partner with these two boys to make a new podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So
Thanks, guys.
see,
So they said, to be honest, I was first fascinated by John's voice, which I first thought that he is Sean because of his intro that he's a Filipino. One of the things I liked is that they are Filipino hosts, and this makes a huge difference from other podcasts.
hell yeah.
Not to discredit them, but just
Have
my
on.
own thoughts. They say because Filipinos are known for hospitality, being understanding, and warmness, if that's a term.
I am cold.
Shout out Theo Vaughn. I don't know if he's good or bad. I just see stupid posts from him sometimes. But he was like, they asked him if aliens came down to Earth, who would he want to represent humans? And he was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like any Filipino guy. And I was like, hell yeah.
Nice. I like it. I think that's accurate too. You guys are very warm and hospitable.
And
I'm
Canadians are
hostile.
also famously known as being quite hospitable. So
There you go.
nice
Perfect
little,
blend.
Wow.
nice little sandwich we got going on.
A little trifecta going on, you know?
Speaking of trifecta, your trio works out well
Oh.
and the reaction for stories are genuine. I was thinking of sharing one of my stories, but I need to fix my storytelling skills before I do that. More power to your show and looking forward to more awesome episodes. They say I wanted to be a patron member, but I can't afford it at this time, so I'll just do my part listening on Spotify and YouTube.
Take your time.
That's perfect.
Take your time.
Yeah, I mean that's
Thank you so
all-
much for the review.
That's all I personally ask people to do. Is just if you love it and can't support, that's absolutely okay. Just listening helps
listen.
the show.
I famously never ask people for money. Just listen to the show, guys.
Famously,
Do you?
don't.
Famously. I feel like it's almost a bit
Interesting.
how much I don't want people's money.
Interesting.
Interesting.
That's not what I thought this whole time, but
Really? I
Gonna say,
thought that's
peek-
the vibe
peek
I
behind
gave
the
off.
scenes, guys. I'm turning into a Sean when it comes to monetization.
Not wanting it?
no, he's starting up his own Venmo now.
I might just, just say PayPal so it's universal so I get more.
There we go. There we go. So thank you very much for that amazing review. That actually helps the show a lot too. If you want to write your own
Yes.
review, we will take the honest ones as well as the super nice ones like minis. So thank you very much. And that's the reviews I got today.
Oh, before John goes, real quick.
I got nothing. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll end it. Should have pulled this up prior because I think I got more than Effie this time.
Oh, you got more.
Oh, you got more.
Did I mention somebody
But
else
shout-
giving me
but
1
shout out
cent?
to Effie.
I don't remember. I don't remember if
I think
if
Effie was
I
the
said that.
last one that you shouted out.
Yeah.
Because somebody
I think so.
else gave me 1 cent.
The bit gross. I love it.
Okay. Okay. So I didn't mention it. Let me pull it up. It will be seamless when you listen to this, Wikimaniacs.
Nah, keep it.
No, this is so bad. Why would you keep this?
We
We'll
love
make
dead
Sean,
air.
We'll make Sean not sound like a podcaster.
Yeah.
All the dead
that
air.
happens every episode.
I do leave in
very-
the awkward parts where you're just like, is that?
Do you? Why? Why would you do that?
Every time we say cut it. Yeah, we
We leave that shit in.
Yeah, I noticed that when somebody commented, love the cut it reference. And I was like, what do you mean? Absolutely. What do you mean?
So fucking funny.
Okay, here we go. I got some new Venmos. Of course, got to give a shout out to Effie, the GOAT. At this point, we're on day 27.
Oh my, that's a whopping 27 cents, bro.
That's crazy.
I hope they've automated this and they're not doing it manually.
Yeah,
Every day.
but the
Is there
captions are
alarm?
different. Sometimes there's emojis, sometimes there's not.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
like,
Ooh.
I really do appreciate the commitment and yeah, that you're thinking about the show at least once every day. Yeah,
So
we
funny.
couldn't ask for more. And then we have another Venmo, 1 cent yet again from Allie. They write, bachelor parties are expensive. And again, they sent me 1 cent.
I fucking love it.
And then we got one more from Savannah. They sent $1 and said, "Outta shirts immediately."
Oh,
We did have a review, actually. Let me pull that one up quickly.
Pull it up.
Yeah, people are demanding the Outta shirt.
It's crazy that we haven't released it yet.
do I regret bringing that into the Reddit on Wiki universe?
No.
Do we have?
No.
Does Fourth Wall have little polos, and we can make like little roach, like instead of Hollister
do.
and
Oh,
the
Abercrombie,
pocket?
we have a little fucking roach on the side.
Oh
That would be
my God.
fucking sick, bro.
So this one's from Kunthren on Apple Podcasts, and it's 5 stars. It says, "Please make Outta shirts. That is all."
Hey, well, I feel like the
people
demand
have
is there,
spoken.
and
The people
They
have
did.
spoken. Okay,
who
I'll work
fucking
on
knew?
it. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I'll have that. We're also
I'm
working
gonna make
on
a
Pride
polo
merch
shirt.
to get out. we need a goddamn graphic designer. So I will try and work on some shirts for you guys.
Imagine if Chris can make us like a fucking like a manga themed roach.
Oh, that would be
that'd
sick.
be beautiful.
With like the blushing cheeks.
or like an anime. Oh, dude.
I know.
Chris, everyone's been sending that shit to us on Instagram too, by the way.
I now know what I want to do if we make enough money where we can do a TV show. I want to do a cartoon Outta show
Holy shit.
or a comic book. I'd be down to do a comic book. That would be sick.
That would be pretty funny. But that is it. Sorry, burped. I had John, what are you eating? I was going to make a joke, but I completely forgot what you're eating.
I haven't eaten anything yet, and I'm starving.
Oh, a fucking ricotta
It's like an
dip.
egg sandwich and a ricotta dip.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I burped.
Wow.
Interesting.
Just kidding. I burped my Aquafina water, which is dirt poor water, as Josh calls it, or as John calls it.
Racist.
Yeah,
Getting us
I am
Josh
fucking
said it.
racist. Anyways, that's it for this.
Wait. I do have a review.
Oh.
I do have a review.
Okay.
Wait.
A last
Got really
second.
excited.
Oh my God, it's not showing up. Oh, yes. This is, I'm not going to say their name. Okay.
Oh, it's
but
a
this
bad
is
review?
it's a 4-star review. And this is from, I'm not going to say it, but the 4-star review and title says, "Please stop." And it
podcast?
reads, no. Calling Josh a racist and picking on him for being white stopped being funny a long time ago. I do realize it's a joke and all in fun, but even I, as an audience member, feel uncomfortable for him when it's become a weekly occurrence. That being said, I do love the podcast.
Okay. Well, I mean, I appreciate
Maybe
that.
we need to maybe we do need to ease up on it.
Well, I'll say this. You don't have to feel uncomfortable for me. I maybe play it up that I'm uncomfortable, but I'm actually okay with it. It doesn't bother me because I know they don't actually think I'm racist.
Nah.
I truly know in my heart that they would not be friends with me if they thought I was racist.
Trust
So,
me, we would not be doing fucking spending 3 to 4 hours every week
start a business
with a
All this
racist
kind-
and start
Yeah.
a fucking LLC, have a like so much of our time and money with a racist, guys.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
It's a bit. And like, yeah, it's fine. It's just
Josh
a,
can take it.
it's just a bit. Yeah. There's tons of bits that we do.
And I gotta
It's
say,
just one of them.
reviewer, if you're uncomfortable by this,
Is that your white guilt?
Again,
is that
Again,
your
it's all
white
the
guilt?
it's another theme. The Shelleys always be the ones leaving the bad reviews, bro. What's
no.
going on? Bad
no.
reputation.
It's okay, Shelley's. I'm okay.
Damn, that's so rad. You have your own fucking fan base within the fan base.
Yes.
I think everyone
That's
does.
cool.
Don't they?
That's true. That's true.
Oh.
Everyone. I don't
Wait,
think
what
we
do
have
you mean?
nicknames. We don't have cool nicknames.
Yeah,
But
Shelleys
people
is
have
cool.
said each of us are their favorites at one point or another.
Well, now John's goats are now.
John's
Yeah,
goats.
John's goats. Fuck. Guys, help me come up with one. My bunions.
What do you mean you're
You came up with.
the Bunyan Minions?
I think you will have the smallest fan group if you call them that.
The micro
Bunions
Ds.
unite.
The micros.
Grilled
the
bunions.
DeVitos.
The caramelized bunions.
Jesus.
We have to end this
Gross.
episode, guys. We
Yeah,
gotta
this
go.
has gone
End
too
it.
We'll
long.
see you guys on Friday or Wednesday if you're rich. Love ya.
Love you. Say bye,
Bye.
Ringo. Bye. Oh, she's
Bye,
turning around.
Shut
Ringo.
the fuck up.
It's a Monday Reddit readings episode, so we got to end it out with the patron shoutouts. Patrons are the reason that we get to spend as much time and give as much effort as we can to the show. So truly, y'all support is very much needed and very much appreciated. All right, so we're going to start from the very top, coming from shout out to Brianna, Charlotte, Misty, Mick, SRK, Ember, KT, Jan, Amanda, Kelsey, SJ, Connor, Muffy, Claire, Mrs. T, Lydia, Hage, Naomi, Allie, Cassandra, Jeanette, Nicole, Julia, Ben, Lemony Moon, Mary, Nana, Kathy, Tay, Amber, Melodic Hedgehog. Melodic Ground Score Hedgehog, Maddie, Jacqueline, Lexi, Tua, Silgi, Regular Nobody, Jillian, Ren, Rizqui, Tyrax, Tyra, Tanji, Sarah, Teal, well, not to you, Teal, Stephanie, Riley, Galami, Carly, Julie, Sydney, Bree, Pepito, Sophie, Sabrina, Aleem, M, Fiorella, Nicole, Linda, Monica, Monica88, Juana, Danny, Nabiha, Rachel, Nicole, Holly, Lauren, Veronica, Savantology, Dina, Nabiha, Baby Love, and T-Rex Ties, Tess44, Victoria, John, Sarah, Anonymous, Blisse, Mandy, West Coast Woods, L'Oreal, Natalie, Chris, Alex, Celine, Anne-Marie, Jade, Sophia, Loki, Ground Score, Loki, Kristen, Emily, Joey, Elizabeth, Melissa, Tara, Emily, Zion, Kismo, Jen, Jessica, Robert, Emily, Alyssa, Lorraine, Joanne, Loren, Midscore Pasta, Robin, Baby Groot 92, Astixia, Lauren, Aurora, John David, Daniela, Hallie, K. Rose, Norma, Arnulfo, Shannon, Michelle, Karen, Alina, Janelle, Ezra, Cassidy, June, Wicked Pippin, Karina, Nettie, I, Ground Score, Am, Ground Score, Your, Ground Score, Mother, Allison, Ann, Chelsea, Melissa, Sheena, Mazapan, Micah, Jackie, Annie, Nicola, Christy, Melissa, Nicole, Ashley, Kurorka, Bertrand, Farrell, Taylor, Tanisha, Becky, Marissa, Lizzie, Chelsea, Ashley, Addie, Ayana, Michelle, Caitlin, Rich Cat Lady, Katie, Raina, Adkajar, Syria, Alicia, Aki Suda, Annie, Elizabeth, Silja, Liv, Chels, Toxic Cupcake, Lauren, Maria, Stan, Midscore Lee, Stacy, Bree, Catherine, Emma, Allison, Chrissa, Feed Ducks 33, Andrea, Lydia, Susie, Peyton, Loba, Luana, Hannah, Lean, Lisa, Kebra, Michelle, Aisha, Mary, Elizabeth, Tara, Tiffany, Tammy, Sabrina, Anna 94, Shenanigans, Alex, Allie, Lexi, Destiny, Sarah, Kellyanne, Leanne, Jessica, M, Annie, Bree, Jessica, Etta, Tara, Heather, P, Ground Score Killa, 007, Lorani, Carissa, Girls Cupcake, Brittany, Jordan, Kaylee, Jem, Amy, Jesse, Classy MacGyver, Tiara, Lily, Finch Fry, Edna, Kindle, Letty, Mary, Rich Person. Are you aware that there is no character limit for the name on Patreon? Cool, right? I like that. Daisy, Sarah's Echo, Asia, Lauren, Kim and Kev, Angel, Hope, Jamie, Rue, Zorion, Hannah, Midscore, Drake, Warren, Javier, Kitty, Kates, Courier Rogue, Kenzie, Lilybug, Amber, Jen, 1980, Tuka, Sophie, Kristen the Great, Bailey, Marissa, Gabby, Holly, Anna, Evelyn, Sierra, Cheryl, Torek, Melissa, Carolyn, Julie, Emily, Lunar Eclipse, Alyssa, Agatha, Artina, Sheila, Mickey, Terraton, Flare Prime, Zoe, Aber, Moody Tacos, Vicky, Ling, Galaxy Stars, Sammy, Be So Happy, Jen, Isabel, Mama Deb, Pikaya, Sarah, aka The Runt, Alex, Morgan, Tree the Busy Bee, Sarah, Bad Panda, Alexa, Carolina, Sarah, Jojo, Bree, Purple DC Bones, Michael, Philip, Melissa, Shannon, Sierra, Emily, Taylor, Little 5128, Sygard, Ashley, Robert, Sam, Lindsay, Audrey, Nick, Nathemi, Riker, Stephanie, Jackie, Olga, Mackenzie, Sabrina, Lily, Panda, Midscormonium, the cat, aka Ashley, Jenny, April, Rachel, Tracy, Flossie, Savannah, Maria, Midscore, Anastasia, Ashley, Taylor, Tara, Jessica, Bear, Mina, Sophia, Will, J. Rich, Mitzi, Sky Score, Witty Kitty, Dr. Doonan, Stevie, Meg Mystery, Sierra, Charisse, Hyphen, Dia, Shell, Olivia, Taylor, Alexis, Unicorn Candy, Bex, Graceful Duck 22, Phoebe, Roxy, Ileana, Askier, Thor, Patty, Likachu, Nikita, Casey, Jenna, Issa Thunderpoop, Tabitha, Jordan, Jory, Elizabeth, Chelsea, Leslie, D, Nate, Casey, Lanny, Alexandria, Iona, Karen, Alyssa, Rebecca, Brittany, Siddhartha, Lillian, Sunnylicious Supreme, Alyssa, Carol, Julia, Tegan, Linnea, Witty Metaphor, Selena, Karina, Kite, Caitlin, Kelsey, Andrea, Jillian, Just, Aaron, Kawina, Renee, Appeline, Rhonda, Stephanie, Queenie's Den, Christine, Juice Machine, Carolyn, Rayosaurus Rex, Maria Elena, Neen, Amanda, Shirtless Josh Stan, Jacqueline, Michelle, Allie, Ashley, Cecily, Haley, Brittany, Little Rossi, Saskia, Sky, Lusa, Lini, Amber, Noah, Itzel, Nelly, Sunny, Sasha, Zenthalo, Caitlin, Ringo, Monkey, D, Luffy, Dan, Rochelle, Lofty Andy, E. Katerina, Jen, Elizabeth, Charlie, Carter, Amber, Dominique, Marine, Tiffany, Drella, your girl Diana, Catherine, Diana, Lena, Nia, Eli, Crystal, Danielle, Michelle, Alexis, Jasmine, Little Pumpkin, Miss Doolittle Crew, Marianne, Sarah P, Free Gnomes, Phantom Fox 98, Dan, is Spooky Tales, Blue Reina, Katie, Ileana, Micah, Valentina, Alex, Taru, Aaron, Gabby, Linz, and Vina. Thank you guys so very much for being patrons. That's it for this show. We'll see you tomorrow, patrons. But if you're not a patron, we'll see you on Friday. Love ya. Bye.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean coming